arm to those who right arm.
I love you, but then I hate you.
These youth are exceptional. Whether they got an 8.5 or a 10, these kids have really impressed me in the last time.
Are you ready for one slam?
Had me flinching and screaming like smoke alarms. The game was pain, but to gain was to pain. Confusion to the non-intellect. Let my words participate into creativity onto tongue and hands. May you offer a better trade with parchment and tie rads. Stripped with light raw mama exercises for right to inflated infidelity. I love the warmth of arms in my arms, sending bullets like a fire alarm. I remember my first kill as a brain fragments of held participants clattered the wall and stood there just to watch it fall. All these spiders of envy, my life was to lend me to superiority. It was guilty in front of my committee, of my peers, irrelevant with my tears, as they felt like black paint on a white wall, scratching at that cell like a wailing wall. To know homeboys came to call that wall in silence. Sitting in solitary confinement, praying my eyes out, hoping to convent the blasphemous was my way, and then the pain was my day. When will my verse be heard, despite the sin on my tongue, heavier than water, lighter than word, but did not blend as my actions stood undefined by reasonable doubt. My rap sheet is long as the Torah, because of me they embedded microprinting. Angel of death keeps hinting that the end is near. Defecation is the retribution of the repression of the tongue. And these bullets are falling like skittles off of a rainbow. Hear the beat of the drum on your chest. Listen to the averted tales of my idols. Even death cannot stop me from hearing the bullets whispering in my ear. Walking like a punk was their term for man who would say to run, killing babies like it's fun. Here I am, a ghost of mystery, how I creep to the creep of eventuality. Smelling that domestic violence like peach cobbler on a cold barren day. Addition to my senses, feeling the plague spread through my veins, growing and growing, hear the birds of the bees when only free. The inflation of the firearms.
Well, my neighborhood is the worst of them all. United we stand, but then divided we fall. All of this reflects on me, but when I see something bad, I turn the other cheek. To go high and to stride is what I want to achieve. Let my lyrics to solve deep down inside your brain. Then maybe we could do something to make this whole world change. This is our future. We got to do this right. So why is our youth killing each other every night? No more standing around, kicking around the dirt. No more sitting around just bottling up all the hurt. Love is all we need in order to be free. Words, not weapons, is what I want to use. There's a good nation out there somewhere. Let's try not to abuse. Why is there crime? Please tell me, for I'm confused. Innocent people who didn't do a thing are yet being accused. Come on, generation. We gotta stand up. Then when we stand up, we gotta stay up. And I'm no hero. I'm just a girl that would like to save this cold, cruel world.
Young brothers and sisters are dying every day from weapons. Put the weapons down and listen to what I gotta say. Don't shoot or stab anybody because you're taking a life away. A word that's said right, it can penetrate like a bullet and stab like a knife instead of using weapons. What are we all fighting about? If someone hits on your girl, go and let it be. But if you decide to take their life away, it'll affect your friends or family. Life's not a competition, we're all not raised the same, but no matter how you are raised, when you make poor choices, you're the only one to blame. We all need to become a big family and stop the madness going on in this world. Come on people, we gotta stop killing one another. Starting to talk is easier than pulling a trigger from a gun. Words not weapons will help us a lot in this world, so we don't have to see people dying, whether it's young teens, adults, boys or girls. So don't forget these words not weapons.
You there, hey, you there, you there, hey, you there, hey, there, I see you, come here, one time, one.
Some people lived, learned, and got blessed with opportunities to give and earn. The hot messes of the streets, however, instilled with the hot message, absurd to stop repping. Words and not weapons was learned a false lesson, since sticks and stones. So now instead of words, we use sticks and stones. Guns and nukes will end lives, but words will never hurt me. If you believe this lie, you obviously never heard me. I speak something more sublime than a speeding bullet. I teach lessons because we need and bullets, because I'm free to do it. You should never have a seed that couldn't. Education's a workload, but I agree to pull it. So why can't we all? To me, every letter's a gift. Weapons can only take, I think it's better to give. I never trade my right of speech for my right to arms, even if I had two right arms to fight on. The mic's on, I'm speaking into my icon. Words of beauty without something to lay eyes on. People continue wishing you want to fight on. My battleground is the pad that I write on. Can I get a right arm for those who write on? Who stay swinging, pen leaking all night long? Expressions will always go first, not second. No life's better without words, not weapons.
Look at you, Mr. Big Dog, Mr. All That. I bet they call you Mr. Big Shot, Mr. Cool Cat. I bet you walk like this and you talk like that. I bet you act like this with your tight-fitted cap. Look at you with your gun packed to the side. I bet the street fears you because they know your bark is as light as your bite. And if someone disrespects you, won't go down without a fight and use your .22 and show them how a real gangster do. Look at you, Mr. Money making bullies. Taking people's lives because you can't speak intellectually. You only see blood as ketchup. And a coffin's just a box. And a coffin's just a box. Tears to you are just salty water. And your murders were thoughts that were acted upon. Look at you, Mr. Selfish, Heartless Monster. Violence is your first resort because you got no other. And you think it's all right to take innocent people's lives? Instead of words, you use weapons. Instead of let's talk, you use knives. Look at you, Mr. Big Dog. Are you disgusted with yourself? I know I am, because I ain't impressed with your street cred. I bet you kill like this and you fight like that. I bet you cry like this. And you hit people with bats. I bet you're thinking Mr. Big Dog, Mr. All That, Mr. Big Shot, Mr. Cool Cat, but you're not. And what would it take, Mr. Big Dog, just for you to stop? Another murder whose blood you see is ketchup in a coffin like a box.
To be or not to be heard, to be a powerful cloud, traveling by word. To the test education, have that earth to learn. Get how you need is a month, but your lower cost in the long run. Be dumb enough to pick up your knife, and just thing stupid, and you can stab with some words. Don't cut flesh, press down to make a change in the soul. Be less than a man, grab your pistol, and make you the dumbest man of all time. And big, huge cowards. So take a life, harm a body with bullets, if you got a life of touching words, and words of truth, words that decrease violence, and increase the peace, instead of weapons that promote violence and make the word peace fade away.
That's what's up.
Of my lyrical soliloquies, you've been deprived. Submerged into my thoughts, I eternally reside. To conjure up poetic concepts. Wait, you seem surprised. Didn't think intelligent words come out of this type of guy? Well, I don't mean to disappoint. I just don't follow stereotypes. I constantly sharpen up my intellectual knives to the point. I don't write to get people hyped or reconstruct. My notebook is my sight. So grab a shovel and or hard hat while I stylishly take out my fitted thinking cap and I'm sitting back while my heart is being strapped to my chest since it's been attacked. Feeling so perplexed. See, life is hard, so I have to go harder. If the sky is the limit, I must go farther. To uncharted territories, places unknown. Success is mandatory. Chance of failure, not yet broken, but still intact. My due date, not yet exact. So to you, this may be an opinion, but to me, this is a well-defined fact.